Okay, we're here at Appalachian Power Park with West Virginia Power starting pitcher Jeremy Jeffress. Jeremy was a first-round pick with the Milwaukee Brewers a few years back, and Jeremy, tell us about first of all when you got picked in the first round. I believe it was 16th overall. Were you excited to know that you were going to be part of the Milwaukee Brewers organization? And tell us about draft day, I guess.
Well, I was definitely excited. Coming out of high school, I knew I was going to play baseball, but first round it was just exciting, and my first year, and it felt pretty good.
Okay. And did you get some offers to play ball in college, and was that something you considered at all, or going that high in the first round traditionally, like you'd probably skip the college route and go directly to pro ball? Was there any advice from your family given, or was this a decision left totally up to you?
Well, my parents, they raised me right, and they trusted me on my decision. But I had a bunch of colleges, all the ACC colleges, Big Ten, all of them, wanted to get me.
Okay. And then after you got drafted, I think within a few days, I know that you got to travel up to Miller Park. I don't know, was that the first time you were ever at Miller Park? And who did you get to meet? Did you get to meet the owner, general manager? I know that you probably worked a little bit with Mike Maddox, the Brewers' current pitching coach, and manager Ned Yost. Tell us about that experience.
Well, I met everybody in the front office. I met a couple of the players, Fielder. That's when Carlos Lee was there. I met him, and I got to throw a bullpen for about 20 pitches with Mike Maddox, and it felt pretty good.
Did he give you any tips, or did he just sit back silently and watch? Tell us what you thought of Mike.
He's a nice coach. Everybody that's with Brewers, like Mike Maddox. And he gave me a couple tips. Just stay back. Keep my rhythm.
Okay. And then as far as high school, of course, you were a dominating pitcher. As soon as you went to rookie ball, what's the difference? Obviously, the hitters there are quite a bit better because they're all great hitters as opposed to high school where maybe you have one on a team or something like that. Tell us the main adjustments that you had to make as far as the difference between minor league baseball and high school ball.
Well, high school ball, you can just go out there and have fun, and with my arm, I guess I just blew it past them. But when I got to Arizona, I had to throw more strikes, make it a big adjustment, pitch to contact.
So as far as when you were pitching in high school, did you throw much? Obviously, you throw almost 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That's a great major league pitch even. In high school, I'm sure that's all you really needed to get batters out. But did you have secondary pitches that you use even in high school, or is that something that you started to develop here in the minor leagues? And what pitches, are you mostly focusing on now?
Well, I had fastball, curveball, change, and I threw change up and curveball in high school, just to work on it, prepare it for myself for here. But basically just fastball.
Okay, and then as far as here, like what other pitches have you been working on both at A-ball, rookie ball last year, and now at A-ball here in West Virginia?
Curveball, it's an effective pitch, and change up for a strike, down and away, down and in, and just change up curveball and fastball command. That's a big key here too.
Okay, and you've been having some success obviously here in West Virginia. You've got a great ERA under 3 as this interview, and you've been getting a lot of hitters out. So as far as the movement through the system, you're still awfully young, of course. The Brewers give you any timeline? Did they tell you in advance? Are you going to take it one level at a time, or did they say that depending on how you do, you might get moved up kind of quick through the system?
Yeah, they haven't given me any specific time limit or anything. I really I don't listen to that. I just do what I have to do here, and work hard in every place I go.
Okay. And I was reading, you're from Virginia, which we're not right now in this interview is in West Virginia. And I know recently your family came out to get to see you pitch here in West Virginia. Is that the first time that your family's been able to come up together and see you pitch professionally? Or how was that whole experience as far as them here at the ballpark?
Well, in Arizona, they couldn't get out there that much, but they came out once or twice. And here, basically every start I compete in, they're here for every start. And it feels good. I'm glad my parents can come see me, pitching the league.
Okay, and as far as minor league baseball, what can you tell viewers at home, something about minor league baseball that they might not know about as far as, getting from park to park, hanging out with teammates, making friendships, just developing as not only a person but a baseball player. What is it about minor league baseball in your experience so far that just makes it a great experience?
In leagues like this, everybody's together, and friendship is a big key, and everybody sticks together and not try to be, I in team. So friendship is the most key that's here.
Okay. And I guess growing up, did you have any type of baseball players that you idolized? I mean, at what age did you know that you wanted to be a baseball player and that was your first love? And then beyond that, was there any Major League Baseball players, anyone that you look up to?
Well, I really look up to Josh Beckett. He's a throws gas, and got a good hammer, and I idolized him basically when I was about 12.
Okay. And I believe Josh Baggett was picked 2nd overall in his draft, and you were 16th overall. But there are a lot of similarities. You throw, close to 100 miles an hour, and coming right out of high school. That's a great comparison. So now he's a star for the Boston Red Sox and making quite a bit of money. So is that something you think about? Obviously, you've already signed a contract with the Milwaukee Brewers, but as far as what's the goals for yourself as far as players that you'd like to be like? I know that you've been compared sometimes even to Dwight Gooden, which is great praise. Is that a lot of pressure for a young player to try to handle, or do you just kind of put those things aside, not think about them as far as expectations, and just be with yourself and take it a little bit at a time?
Well, kind of, I put it to the side. That on the field, I play 100%, 110%. Off the field, I listen to it, but sometimes I just put it aside and just focus on baseball.
Okay. Well, Brewer fans back in Wisconsin are going to be excited to hopefully see you in the mound in Miller Park in not so distant future. So, Jeremy, I appreciate the interview here.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you, and again, look for this bright young man in Miller Park in just a few years. So.